Hey YouTube, let's talk a little bit about how to ask somebody appropriately at the gym how many sets they have left and whether or not you can have the piece of equipment when they're done. I get it, right? When I first started off at the gym when I was like 15, 16 years old and I was doing just bench and fucking biceps every single day, there was a lot of big boys. There's a couple of national level bodybuilders that are from my hometown, which is crazy because it's a really small town. And yet we had 2 national level champs. Right? Not that they went on to win Mr. Olympia, but hey, winning Canada's kind of cool, isn't it? Just saying. So, I mean, I would see some of these big cats on the squat rack or doing a bench, and maybe they want to walk up there and be like, hey, excuse me, how many more sets do you have left? Because I want to do 1/5 of what you're doing when you're done, right? I get it. The gym can be an intimidating place. Let you know a little secret. The 2 places in this world right now that attract the biggest level of douchebaggery is the gym and the bar. Why? Because you don't have to be invited, you pay an entrance fee, and you're there now. Nobody can tell you you can't go because you just sign a piece of paper and it's like, ooh, I can go to the gym now. I'm a member, right? Membership is paid for. You don't have to earn shit in order to become a gym member, right? So people go there, they throw weights, they scream, they try to get attention, they want to be alpha, when most of them are just little shelled, egoed, like beta males that are trying to be something that they never will be. It's adorable. Anyways, sometimes you don't want to walk up to these guys because, yeah, the guy's got 4 plates on the bench, right? And maybe you want to bench 195 or 185 or 135 or 95 pounds. I don't know. And you're kind of like, well, I don't want to go bug that guy. Like, he's big. He's fucking angry looking. You know what? 9 times out of 10, that guy doesn't really give a shit. He's not going to care. You ever been to an arcade? Do they still have arcades? I'm 32, but I feel like they still probably have arcades. Back in my day, when I was we used to have arcades, and you would go, and you'd pay money, like a quarter, to play a game. Now, I think probably now with the rise of inflation, you have to swipe a Visa before you can play an arcade game these days, given that there's like $75 for an arcade game. I was just in EB Games the other day. It's a video game, it's not an arcade game. But my point being is, like, why am I paying $80 for a video game I can play in 5 hours? It's ridiculous. I have better things to spend $80 on. I digress, which I do in a lot of my videos. You go into an arcade, and 2 people have played Street Fighter, you know? And you want to play next. You want to play the winner. What did we used to do in my day? You used to walk up with a quarter, put it on the machine, and say, I got next. Okay, thus establishes that you're next in line. When that guy would win or lose, you were next, because your quarter was there. If somebody came up, winner would be like, no, that kid's got next. Generally speaking, that's how things would go. And almost 100% of the time when I was growing up, nobody could bully their way in because other people just wouldn't let them. There was etiquette. That was the way things were done. Nowadays, I got no idea, right? This whole YouTube's thing and Instagrams and Twitters, I don't know how to use these things. I'm old, I'm archaic, right? I don't even know if they still have arcades. I bet they do. I just don't get it. Same with the gym. When you walk up to somebody and you want to get next on the bench, on the squat rack, on a single piece of equipment, walk up. Now, there's 2 ways to approach this. There's the right way and there's the wrong way. The wrong way, walking up and be like, bro, what do you got left? Bro, how many sets you got left? No. 1, you're an asshole. I hate being called bro. It's like my biggest pet peeve in the world because you're not my brother. I've never served with you. I don't know you. And in all reality, I probably fucking hate you based on you calling me bro. Having said that, there are people in my world that I call brother or that they call me brother. And it's meant as an affectionate sign, right? But when some douchebag Wobson comes up and calls me bro like a frat kid, I want to knock his teeth in. It's weird, like a little thing with me. Don't know why. Hate it. Can't stand it. Can't stand being called bro. So as soon as somebody says that to me, I literally could not care less how many sets I have left. I'm just going to be rude to that guy. Hate being called bro. It's like one of my triggers. Inappropriate, right? The best way is killing him with kindness. Walk up. Excuse me, I was wondering how many sets you had left. Oh, I've got about 4 sets left. Okay, cool. Hey, can I have the bench when you're done? Yeah, sure, whatever. Boom. Thus establishing that you're next on that bench. And once again, just like the arcade, 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to walk up when that guy's unracking his weights and be like, hey, can I get this bench? And they're like, no, that guy over there has it. He's been waiting like 20 minutes. And they'll wait. Like 9 times out of 10. Unless that guy's a huge asshole, and then just walk over and be like, oh, I had this next. If he tells you to fuck off, well, you got 2 options there. You either go to the gym manager and complain about this guy being an asshole, or you wait your turn on the next one. I don't know how you want to handle that one. I'm big enough that that doesn't happen to me anymore, so I don't have to worry about it too much. But at the same time, I don't know. Once again, if you're smaller and the gym can be an intimidating place, I'd probably just be like, listen, dude, I've been waiting 20 minutes. Like, just wait for the next bench. He's not like going to pick a fight with you in the middle of the gym. And if he does, he's the one who's going to get banned forever, not you. But that's the appropriate way, right? Stake your claim. Walk up. Beg your pardon. I was wondering how many sets you have left to do. And I got a British upbringing, so I'm always trying to be polite when I talk to people, and I'm always trying to be courteous at all times, except for my YouTube videos where I'm just a dick. But you walk up, beg your pardon, how many sets do you have left? Get the number. Be like, okay, can I have it when you're done? Maybe they turn around and they say, actually, that guy over there asked first. You're next in line after that guy, though, right? That's the way you do it, guys. Don't be afraid to walk up to anybody and ask them how many they have left. They're not going to be angry. They're not going to be rude. And if they are, they're just dinks, right? And even if they are rude to you back and they're like, dude, I'm done when I'm done, be like, okay, fine. When you're done, though, can I have the bench when you're finished, right? Throw it right back at them, right? Because what are they going to say? No, you can't have the bench when I'm done? Which wouldn't make much sense, would it? Right? That's it, guys. Questions and comments down below. Just, yeah, put your quarter on the piece of machine, man. Get it done, right? Start the chain of custody, and then you're next in line so that you can turn around to that person and say, no, I had next, right? It's my turn on the fucking controller. Do arcades like still have like the joysticks with the clicker buttons, or is that like super old and now it's something totally different? You guys remember House of the Dead and like Time Cops with the guns? That shit was awesome when I was a kid. I love going into like hotels where like they have like the arcade and there's those games there from like 25 years ago. And I still am willing to like pay $1 a play, and I'll waste like 40 bucks just playing this stupid game for nostalgia values. I digress. Questions and comments down below, guys. And as always, eat like a bodybuilder, train like a powerlifter.